What is up, YouTube? So today I want to kind of go over all the stuff that Wayfinder changed. I think Wayfinder is worth playing. I'll be playing it for the time being. I've been looking for a game that was not so stressful, right? Like, I'm always looking for a game that is interesting to play, not so stressful. Something you come home from after work and just sit down, play it, and just have some fun, progress in the game, not have really the game like hold you back from doing things you want to do. The game it looks good. It looks good. Like I don't know, like it just looking at this game, I actually want to play it. Like, I actually want to play it. And when I first sat down to give it another chance, was it a few days ago, I didn't think that I'd be playing Wayfinder. Like, I thought that I would get on here and start playing the game and then not really care and be like, yeah, it's pretty much the same old, doesn't really feel good. But good news, I actually like the game. There's some things I'm looking in hopefully that are also improved, like, different weapon models, because I see here that like, if I move my camera out of the way, that he has this weapon model here, and I haven't seen this one yet. I've only been using the ransom and whatever the shotgun is called, and like the first version of the shotgun, first version of the rifle, and I have not seen the sniper rifle yet because I have not unlocked what's her name, the Venomous. I have not unlocked her yet. I'm playing the game on challenging mode, and it is definitely challenging, and I have not gone to heroic yet, but playing the game on challenging mode, the game is pretty fun. It's not super easy, but it's also not too hard, and like, you could beat the bosses and stuff by yourself. You don't need to play with people, but playing with people would just be more fun. It would just be more fun. So what I want to do now is I want to go over the patch notes and stuff for the game. All right, so this is Wayfinder 1.0, the major update. This was posted on October 21st. Now, I wasn't aware that, Wayfinder was getting ready to come out with a 1.0, or they were getting ready to, like, majorly update the game. What I did hear after, all this, and yesterday I was like watching some videos and stuff like that, and there was a guy who was saying that basically if people were to start to play this game and it was like worth it, where it was like everybody is playing this game, everybody's coming back to this game, it increases in player count, and increases, I would assume, increases in content, people putting content out for the game, because if people put out content for the game, more people see it, more people will say, maybe I should give the game another chance, and get into the game. They will continue to update the game. I don't know how many people or how many players it's going to take for them to actually, start to update the game again, but I would love it if they were to return to updating the game, and 1.0 is not its final stop in the patches, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully people give this game another chance. It's $25, so I think it's well worth the $25 from what I've played. Now, I bought the game. I don't remember how much money I paid for whatever the Founders thing was, to play the beta and stuff like that, and I really didn't like the game back then. So coming back to it and enjoying the game, with the changes they've made to the loot system and to the game overall, I think it's been really fun. So yeah. So anyway, let's go through this post. And I know it's old post, but I doubt a lot of people have seen the post, because I don't usually read the stuff that's posted on their store pages on Steam. Some people might. I don't really read them that often, and wherever else it was posted, right? So Wayfinders, the time has come. After a long journey through the early access full of ups and downs, we are finally excited to release Wayfinder. Wayfinder has been a passion project from the start, and our entire crew at Airship, we appreciate every person who has played the game and given us positive and negative feedback. Without that passion, Wayfinder would not be what it is today. While the game didn't start off where we finished, we are incredibly proud of the game that we've made, and you've told us that our decisions have resulted in a vastly superior and fun co-op ARPG. This is true. This is definitely true. And I haven't even done any co-op with anybody yet. I've literally just been playing by myself. And I'm like one of my characters, the character that I'm playing, Silo, the gun guy. I have him at like level 13 right now. I think I'm close to level 14. But yeah, I've been playing it for about 2 or 3 days, and I look forward to playing it more. So yeah, so let's scroll down here. So let's watch the 1.0 launch trailer. Solo or co-op. Team up, explore, open world zones. I haven't been to all these. I don't think I've been to all these zones yet. I have not. Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of stuff. There's like the bosses and stuff in the game are pretty cool. They all have mechanics that you have to like, play around. They're not just like big thing that you just want to hit over and over again. You gotta like move out of the way, don't get hit by certain stuff. 160 weapons, 400 armor pieces, 270 character and weapon stuff. They've got housing. You can build your house. You can have stuff in there. Like there's a lot. There's a lot to do. The game is colorful. It's bright. It's fun looking. What did my friend call it? He called it I think he called it like something Fortnite mixed with something else. But it's like it has that like Fortnite-y like kind of look to it, but that's fine. That's 100% fine. So this is Critical Role. Okay, anyway, we'll maybe watch some other stuff later. I'll react to some other of the videos later of them talking about the game, because I am definitely interested in it. So Venomous teaser trailer, PAX East 2023. Damn, 2.2 million views. 2.2 million views and people not playing this game? What? Anyway, overview: new Wayfinder, Laura the Vessel, the Overland Zone, the Crucible, new Lost Zones, the Shattered Foundry, and the Aegis Vault. 6 new weapons, 15 plus new armor sets, 35 plus new housing items, updated tutorial, NVIDIA DLSS, and performance improvements. These are definitely good things right here. I hear that the armor sets did not used to have stats on them, right? The armor sets used to be cosmetic, but now they've added stats to the armor, and the way loot drops is different in this game. So loot didn't used to drop as weapons. Like you would drop the crafting items and you would go craft the weapon, and then if you wanted a better version of weapon or you wanted a different version of the weapon, I think you would just craft the item again. Like you would keep crafting them. I don't know if there was a marketplace you could sell them on, like for people to buy and sell stuff. I don't remember, but now weapons drop as as gear, as item drops or whatever. So like you could pick them up and then you can go through your inventory and decide which ones you want to use based on like the slots that you have and the and like the different stats on the gear. So let's keep scrolling. This is the new character. To me, any character after the first 4 characters or first 3 characters are new characters to me, because I hadn't really like looked too deep into who the characters were. I didn't remember anybody else except for Silo, Nis, and the Sword and Shield guy. I didn't know any of the other characters. So all of those other characters were new to me anyway. But she does look kind of cool with her. She has this ability to turn into this golem thing, and like you can just fight and you get like health regeneration and I think damage mitigation. So you're just super tanky for a certain amount of time. Laura is the vessel of a primal spirit, a deadly force that frightens even her allies. An orphan with few memories of her past, she determined to master this power before she loses anyone else. Passive, channeling. Laura channels the power of her avatar by damaging enemies with the attacks and abilities. Once her power has fully charged, she enters the channeling state, empowering her abilities. So I think it's like you just charge up the ability, any one of her abilities, you just hold it down. I think that's how that works. I don't have her yet. I have not unlocked her. Her and the Venomous are the only two characters that I have not unlocked yet. Venomous, you have to beat this hard boss. Like I don't know if it's that hard, but the boss to me is difficult. Like it's on like level 12. It's this big ass worm thing. It summons a ton of worms that you got to like deal with. And I was on level 13. Like I just did it last night. So like I was on 13 when I fought it the first time, and I died, and then I went back in there and then died again, and then I was like, all right, I need to go get more worm bait so I can fight it again. But I'm gonna wait until I level up maybe one or two more times before I fight it again, because it's difficult. I'm sure if you queue up with somebody, you hop in co-op with somebody, you guys can get through it. So Clobber, launch a spirit fist forward, smashing through enemies in its path. Channeled, lunge forward, expelling a massive spirit fist, causing additional break damage and knock enemies back. Clobber cooldown is reset whenever Laura enters channeling. Oh, okay, cool. Possession, the avatar exerts its presence, granting Laura the damage shield that reflects damage back to the attackers for a short duration. Laura and nearby allies also gain protective aura that reduces incoming damage. Channeled, the avatar manifests to pull in and smash nearby enemies, and all party members gain reflective damage shield in addition to the damage reduction aura. Seismic launch, quickly dash forward, channeling any quickly dash forward, damaging any enemies in front of you. Channeled, knocks back enemies while reducing incoming damage. The dash can be held and charged for increase in distance. Unleash your spirit, transforming into the avatar. The avatar regenerates health, is greatly resistant to all damage, and can pummel enemies with its fists. Laura has 8 collectible armor sets and 2 cosmetic personas. Okay, this is the Laura abilities overview. That's a peek at her abilities and stuff like that. The Crucible. The final battle begins in the Crucible. The Eldrin have occupied a shattered region known as the Crucible, a city-sized machine built by the architects, reclaimed by nature, lost to time. In search of a powerful secret at the Crucible center, the Eldrin intend to finish where the war their god started and pen the world a dark fate. Brand new open world area to explore, brand new traversal mechanic to use in the Crucible, the hook shot, 2 brand new lost zones in the Shattered Foundry and the Aegis Vault. Okay. Combat. So do we want to go through, let me see, do we want to go through all this performance tech? Okay, so these are I guess this is the combat. Are these the combat changes? This is the combat changes. Vesper 3 weapon ability null zone. So I'm not gonna really know most of these changes because I haven't really played a lot of the game. I really played a very small portion of the game when I was playing the beta because I didn't really enjoy it, so I just stopped playing it. It didn't make me want to play it anymore. But now, now the game I actually like playing it. Vesper 3 weapon ability null zone. The shield now pulses damage every second. Damage increases with the amount of locked and loaded charges consumed. Covitus weapon ability golden torch. Increased damage from the initial hit 2.0. Increased damage from the receiver bite 5.0. Increased radius of the deceiver bite 500 to 750. Reapplying a mark will cause the first one to explode and apply a fresh mark. I don't even know Dragon Maul weapon ability. Oh, these are probably like just for like weapons and stuff. So if you want to like go through here and read this stuff, you can. If you want to pause this here and give it a look see. I don't know if I can zoom in. It doesn't look like I can. Okay, now we're gonna go down to bug fixes. Fixed various echoes and abilities targeting Silo's clone. That's the character that I'm playing right now. Where did it go? Hold on, let me scroll back down here. Okay, so fix the calculation error with the bonus damage on hit consumables, WP and AP, resulting in the consumables dealing excessive amounts of damage. Fix an issue causing defensive powers from accolades to be removed after traveling. Fix an issue with the prowess talent not being applied after travel. Interacting with the gloom wall no longer causes major FPS drops. Fix various PS5 related memory crashes. Change the way shaders cache to reduce stutter. Updated Steam Deck default settings for a better experience. I did try it on my Steam Deck. I have it on Steam Deck, and it does work very well in Steam Deck. The one thing I'm not sure about is I thought you're supposed to be able to play this game offline. When I tried to fire the game up when my Steam Deck was not connected to the internet, there was, I don't know, it showed up very strange on my screen, like in a small box, and it was the wrong aspect ratio, and then it said offline, and when I clicked on OK or offline, it wouldn't let me do anything. But when I hit B, it would go back to the title screen, and I was able to press a button to go into it again, and then it would show up with an opaque black screen with offline with an OK button underneath it, and you could not go past that. So I was not able to play the game without being connected to the internet. Now I know I can play it on my Steam Deck because I have done it while I've been home. But when I took it out of my house and I, opened it up, while I was not connected to anything, it just wouldn't let me play it. So I don't know if that's a bug or if they intend to let you play completely offline, because I feel like that's what I've heard. But yeah, so that hopefully that gets fixed or in the near future, because I think they're supposed to do one more patch, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Fix multiple overlapping chest spawns. Fix so many toe catch and collision issues. Fix multiple UI navigation issues. Fix multiple localization issues. Fix multiple item description issues. Objective issues with various jobs bounties. An issue where the player would lose long-term buffs after traveling. Fix being able to put small housing items on mantles. Fix multiple issues with host client replication. Fix enemy spawning in the clouds during the Seeds of Corruption event. Fixed an issue where the crossplay causing tracked quests to become untracked after travel. Fixed an issue where clients could not invoke the radio menu. Performance in tech. Added NVIDIA DLSS 3 support. Updated default settings. Various Frostmarch optimizations, various menu optimizations, added ultra-wide support for non-standard resolutions, added support for dynamic background, art, and non-standard monitor standard screen resolutions, fixed various issues with the 16:10 aspect ratio, and miscellaneous other fixes. Known issues: in some cases, both the text and audio language settings will be blank. Resetting to default will fix this issue. Additional performance improvements are coming soon to all open world areas. Okay, so they are doing another patch. Some users may experience excessive hitching on NVIDIA drivers version 56590, we recommend rolling back to an older driver or doing a clean install. So I have to check my driver, actually. Let me see what I'm on right now. All right, so I just checked it. Magic of editing. I just checked it, but I'm on an older version. I have not updated my driver, so I'm on 560.94. So I guess I'll just leave it where it is and not update it until they I guess maybe update the drivers again, or patch the game again, so I don't run into this problem. Some users, it says, may experience excessive hitching on NVIDIA drivers, but that's not, so it's not everybody, but better safe than sorry. Players on Steam Deck may experience performance issues after updating to 1.0 or loading a cloud save. Resetting the in-game graphics settings to default will correct this. Clients might be able to complete the main story quest Unraveling Doubt. Might be unable to complete the main story quest Unraveling Doubt. Play as the host or solo to get around this. Loading icon will be displayed in place of an item after awakening the in character or weapon to back. After awakening in character or weapon back to back. I guess they were talking about character awakening and weapon awakening. Switching characters while performing important events or quest actions will not always grant progress. UI does not update immediately after reducing gloomstones to shards. Okay. So those are all the issues. These are all the tech and problem, or the tech and performance issues, or the tech and performance things added. Bug fixes, and then you have the combat changes here. Yeah, so those are all the combat things. I guess I can go through. Grindel's Leap is now combo enabled. Replace the magic defense with max health on ransom. Leveled out of all epic accessory drop rates to be in line with each other. Added previously unobtainable mutator accessories sets to ×2 mutator combination loot pools. Adjusted multiple quests and events in lower skylight to take place further into the highlands. Increased health and damage of level 38 mythic hunts. Improved hit impact visuals. Improved HUD buff tray. Added new combat feedback on all weapons. That's probably what it was. I knew there was something different, because when I mess around with combat in any game, I immediately know whether I'm gonna like the combat or not, right? Like, even without having all of your skills and all that kind of stuff, when you're hitting things with your weapons, if it doesn't feel like there's some really good impact to it, then it's probably not gonna feel good to play and do like combat things in the game. So the fact that it says here that they've also they improved impact visuals, and they've also added new combat feedback on all the weapons. So it's like, it maybe like hit stop, maybe like different types of any type of feedback to give you the feeling of impact on your weapons and make the weapons feel good to swing and hit things with. So that's probably what it was, and that's why I like the combat more now than I did before. I don't remember how it was before. I don't remember how it felt before, but before it didn't feel as good as it does now. Improved handling on the dialogue system at the end of hunts. Added total owned gold along with reroll cost to the job bounty boards. So those are all the things. Those are all the things that they've changed, the things that they've added to the game. So if you want to get into Wayfinder 1.0, I would say give it another shot. If you already bought the game, like you already have Wayfinder, you already tried it out, and you're like, this game sucks or whatever, you might as well give it another go at, because if you were interested in it the first time and it didn't feel good to you, try it now and see if you like it better. It doesn't look much different than it used to, but it feels much different than it used to. The loot drop changes and the combat changes and just how the game functions and the performance enhancements and stuff like that. All that stuff makes the game feel like complete and new and fun. So if you were interested in it before, I would encourage you to give it another shot, because if enough people play the game, like if enough people get back into Wayfinder, they might start updating the game again, and then who knows? We might get new items, new gear, new characters, new areas, just different stuff like that, and you always have this game to come back to play and have fun with, and more people start creating content for it, communities and stuff like that, and the game could be revived. Like we have seen games be revived, and I think this game is worth being revived. No Man's Sky was. No Man's Sky released in a terrible state, and they just put their heads down. They started fixing the game. They turned it into something that people loved to play, and the rest is history, right? There were some misunderstandings with some of the stuff that he was saying, and the way he worded some stuff, and the way he marketed some things was just wrong. And I don't know if he didn't see it that way, but it was bad. But the game came back, and Cyberpunk came back. That game, the bones of it was good, right? The bones of it was good, but it released in a terrible state, right? And they just put their heads down, they fixed the game, and the game is great now, right? So I hope that Wayfinder can find its way back into people's, hard drives and SSDs, so that you can get back into playing the game, because I think it's still worth playing and really fun, especially if you've got friends that will play the game with you. I think y'all have a ball playing this game now, as opposed to before. So give it a shot. If you are going to give it a shot, tell me in the comments. I'll probably be streaming this game, for now, and seeing how it goes. But even though it's a dead game, I'm still having fun with it. So I might as well stream it, make some content for it, and see how other people feel about it. And hopefully I can be part of the catalyst that brings back this game to being updated again. Who knows? All right. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you out there in Wayfinder. Peace.